Yo, welcome to episode 45. That's right, a milestone, baby. 45. A dose of rags. We are here. It's Halloween week, baby. Boo hoo. Oh, man. I don't know if we do the Halloween. We're not doing a Halloween episode this week. But listen, we were supposed to be, hey, how you doing? But what we're going to be doing is we're taking a little detour. And we're going to get back to interviewing me next week. This week, however, we will be doing episode 45. Ironically and organically, last week we had a clip that got a lot of views and got a lot of hate. And it was about Indian fatigue itself. So I made a joke last week. And
by the way, can we address the elephant in the room first?
Yes, sir. What's that?
It sounds like your lip has fatigue, bitch. You shaved your beard? What happened to your top lip? Where did it go?
I chopped that bitch off.
Did you shave or did you break up with your mouth?
My top lip Aryan roots are showing, bro. You know, I only got that bottom big lip now.
Your top lip's in witness protection program, bitch.
Bro, my top lip. Look at that. It's not a bad lip.
when you flip it around 180 degrees, now I can see it.
Come on, you're exaggerating.
When I'm used to seeing you with a face of beard for like the last 30 years, then yes, it looks excessive.
Well, I chopped it up accidentally. The clipper went off. I was late, and I was trying to trim. And you know what happens, guys, when you guys especially know what happens when you're trimming your bush down there. You mess up and you clip up the top, and guess what? I had a chunk missing, so I had to shave. I went down to a goatee. Didn't like what I looked. Then I chopped it all the way down, and now I'm here, and I'm a little baby boy.
I don't remember looking like that when we were kids. I mean, did your top lip submit his resignation or some shit like that? Like, what the
hell? It's like it's like a vagina that gets too much dick. Except, wait, what did I just say? But listen, when you get as much action with the older ladies, they just bite your lip, man. Have you ever had that when a woman just bit your lip? And
yes.
You're like, whoa, honey.
Yes. Yep. One of my exes drew blood. I was like, yo, what the fuck? What kind of kick shit hurts? Like, stop.
Yeah, that doesn't sound attractive. Sounds actually kind of horrible. I don't want to do that.
It's not right, man. It's not right. I'm not into S&M and all that down. You know what I'm saying?
Rags just pops in there and his face looks completely clean.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe he is a bald.
If I look completely clean.
Yeah, now you really look like
racist.
Yeah. Maybe you do look like the bald demon, Rags.
I am a bald demon, according to comments on our last episode, baby.
You're doing your part to eliminate. You're doing your part to eliminate the perception of Indian fatigue. You're doing the God's work.
Listen, we are doing an episode. We organically, first of all, we didn't plan to do this episode, but last week we got so much. There was a clip we did which organically came out. It wasn't like we planned it, about me making a simple joke about a woman wearing a sari while she was brisk walking, by the way, through my parents' neighborhood. Now, number one, I didn't think that it was a freaking joke, okay? Just like I would make a joke if I saw a white lady in a prom dress walking around my neighborhood, or a wedding dress. But listen, a sari, you don't wear a sari to certain things, in my opinion. My mom doesn't, all right? So I'm going to go along with, hey, my mom hasn't assimilated that much, bitch. But anyway, don't wear a sari to the amusement park, folks. I've seen that happen. Again, I used to do a joke about that on tape way back when I first started comedy. And I used to do the joke about, all right, don't wear a sari to the amusement park because you got your shawl flying in the back, and it's going to hit someone in the back, and you look like Superman. Something like that, okay?
That's a hazard, dude. That's a hazard way and a half, by the way.
Listen, it's just be comfortable. How about be comfortable when you're doing cardio, bitch? Okay? Anyway, people took it really seriously. So we're doing a whole episode, because, again, it has gotten to a tipping point here and it's not Indian fatigue, per se. It's brown fatigue. Let's be honest, okay? It's brown fatigue. It's mostly Indian, yes, because mostly Indians make up the population of brown, right, as far as South Asian Desis are concerned. But there's a difference between me saying, don't wear a sari in the neighborhood when you're walking, and deep-rooted racism, right? There's always going to be playful racism. We all do it, right? That's what society and this diverse society is built on, okay?
Big time.
If my brown friend, my Latino, or my black friend can't make fun of my house for the way it smelled growing up, then who the fuck am I? And if I can't make fun of them, then what the fuck are we? Who are we then? Then we're being fake to each other, folks.
Do you know how many white friends I remember walking into either your house or other Indians' homes back in the day when we were kids, and they'd walk in and deliberately go like this and cover their mouth, you know, and then we would all, including you, including our other Indians friends, laugh along with it too. By the way, that's the whole thing.
Yep.
Listen, it's a joke. It's a freaking joke. Look,
matter of fact, when I was a kid, my white friend came over, and you know, every Indian household has those steel cups. We call them tumblers or lotas.
Koli.
Yup, or colis. My friend's like, damn, where'd you get these? In prison? They look like prison cups. And I thought they were the funniest shit in the world. I laughed at it. You know what I mean?
First of all, you get a styrofoam cup in prison. What prison is he in? Because that's a weapon right there.
Right? Yeah.
All right. But anyway, look, there's playful humor, and then there's deep-rooted racism. I think that, again, Indians, I noticed on the comment on that clip was either Indians were overly defensive, right? First of all, Indians, you have to take some accountability, bro, okay? Just like I do, okay? First of all, we dealt with racism our whole lives, just like Dose mentioned, all right, buddy? We fought that racism. And if you're commenting from India, you ain't really fight that racism like we did, bro. So we have the right to say this shit because we fought it, we lived it, number one. And there's also the other end of it, which is pure white supremacy, which are also commenting, yeah, like, get out of our country. Look, I think there's a big difference. But the funny thing is, the white supremacy that came on the comments is so similar to probably the Indians that were so angry at me for mentioning a sari. And they are literally Hindu nationalists. I'll guarantee you that. So they have the same mentality that you cannot say anything wrong. White is right, and like you can't talk shit about brown. It's got same mentality, like we're perfect, and you can't fuck with us. And that, which is completely bullshit.
I'll give you a perfect example of that. There's another comedian, right? I'm sure you heard of him. His name's Veer Das. He made this famous speech called Two Indias. And half of it he was complimenting Indians. Other half he was talking about like the issues, actually talking about societal problems caused by Indians. He got death threats when he tried to come back from other Indians. He's like, they're so they don't realize they can't look at themselves, or they have no faults, and it speaks perfectly to what you said.
You're right. It's like, dude, face the reality. First of all, you angry ass Indians. Number one, can you first of all, it's brown hate. Don't think you can take credit for all the hate, because that's what they want. Okay, they're so crazy they want all the credit too, right? It's like, dude, you don't understand, number one, that you can't even look at your fellow brown man equally. Okay, you got a caste system. Funny thing is, these Indians are so messed up. They get mad at me for what I said last week. Yet they're going around calling Bengalis, Pakistanis, Sri Lankans Pajit, poop jeets. Okay, like maybe the white man coined the term poop Pajit, but we have cemented that shit in stone now because we use it more than they do. We are using poop jeet and Pajit like no other. I mean, like, dude, we are our own disease, bro. So when we get insulted, we take that insult and we use it to insult other people that we think are lower than us in the same fucking race.
Same mentality.
I mean, have you guys ever been called a Pajit? What the fuck is a Pajit?
I've never heard that. This is the first time I'm ever hearing that expression.
I always thought it was some white boys trying to make fun of brown people.
It's all over social media, Pajit. It's a big derogatory term now used for Indians, usually by white people, used for brown people, usually by white people, in the country that either United States, Australia, Canada, and throw in Thailand. Like, I mean, seriously though, it's like, bro, Pajit ain't even that good. First of all, when I was growing up, I was called Ginder. Remember Ginder?
Yeah.
Ginder was way better, bitch.
Is that still around? Ginder?
I know, but they can't do it now because of Grinder. You know what I'm saying? Ginder just sounds like Grinder with an accent. Did you say Ginder or Grinder? I mean,
Definitely.
and that would be a great porn. The Ginder Grinder. But look, man, real talk is look. There's 1.5 billion Indians. Okay, 1.5 billion. That means 1 in 5 people is Indian. That means if you're like me and you hate most people, just mathematically, I'm going to hate mostly Indians, right? So even I hate Indians. God damn it. And it's just because of the numbers. But you got to admit, 1 out of 5 people is also Chinese. Yet, I don't see a slogan for Chinese hate, right? And are we calling it hate? Or are we calling it, what were you calling it last week?
Indian fatigue?
Fatigue.
Well, hold on. By the way, the sorry did rub people the wrong way, but the expression fatigue also rubbed people the wrong way. It's interpreted as a fancy word for being a racist.
But how did we start that clip? Do you remember? We said there's Indian fatigue, there's Jewish fatigue, there's black fatigue, there's Persian fatigue.
Exactly.
You know?
And I'm not happy with the fact that the world is living in a state of fatigue. Okay? Let's be honest. It's not just racial fatigue, it's just fatigue, okay? It's literally fatigue, okay? It's left and right fatigue. It's fucking poor and rich fatigue. Right? Anybody, it's right now. It's like we're being divided so hard. It's fatigue between whatever the fuck we're not, right?
Boomer fatigue, millennial fatigue, Generation Z fatigue.
Yeah, I'm attacking Gen Zers. I mean, come on, bro. I think we really got to loosen the fuck up. You know, we had a lot of hate last week. And look, I don't mind. I like the attention because if I'm going to first of all, I'm hoping we say a lot worse this week because honestly, I want to see what people think. If you're that sensitive, okay, then it's your fucking problem. And we're going to break this down. I'm going to break this whole thing down. I've been thinking about it for the last 24 hours. We're going to break this whole damn thing down because we deserve to break this thing down, man. People on the internet have tried to talk about this, but it's been so incomplete, I feel. We're going to break down everything. First of all, let's be honest, okay?
Let me just say that I loved it. I loved the reaction. It wasn't because we were getting attention. I thought it's just so fascinating to see people so triggered by just a few words that were used, completely disregarding the entire concept of the 49-second reel. I mean, nothing else mattered. It's like they hear what they want to hear and interpret it the way they want to interpret it and then create their own narrative. You know how many assumptions were drawn? So what you're telling me is this, and what you're telling me is that. No, bro, half this they just completely made shit up. We were just merely asking questions and making observations. That was it.
Yep. Bro, and they took personal attacks on Rags. They called him every name in the book. Some of them including bald-headed demon. Some of them called you a fucking coconut, for God's sakes.
That was a good one.
Self-hating
I like
Indian.
coconut.
People really raged out on this shit.
And instead of taking accountability and looking at reality and seeing how can we improve the situation, a man made fun of a woman wearing a sari. And as a joke, said, yo, you're doing too much. Which I think, Jay, how long does it take to put on a sari?
It takes some time. It's some effort required in that one.
So on a hot summer day, okay, when I was in Jersey last, it was like 80 degrees out, bitch. And you're walking around with the sari. Look, do what you want to do. But listen, I will stand by my goddamn comment. You're doing too much. Throw on a fucking jogger or whatever the fuck you call it, some sweats, bitch, a fucking jumpsuit, whatever you want, and get out there and have a goddamn blast. I don't care. Wear a hijab. Wear a fucking goddamn fucking African queen costume. What do you want from me? Do you think it's going to bother me? I care if you wear a goth outfit? I live in Los Angeles, for Christ's sake, okay? Do you think I'm offended by the sari? No, but let me tell you something. There should be some assimilation, but we're going to get to that.
Can I just make one more observation before you move on here?
Sure.
Some of the comments were just kind of just what does that have to do? There was one comment that said, too many churches in India.
Yeah.
What the hell was that even supposed to mean?
It's Hindu nationalism. Anything you can get now to say, well, it's our country. We'll fine. Let's get rid of the churches. First of all, I said nothing about religion. I said sorry. There's a lot of religions that wear sari in India. Okay, and a white woman could be wearing a sari. First of all, white women that move to India assimilate and wear saris, bitch. All right, sorry. No, actually, the one comment that pissed me off the most was some Indian dude, what it seems like, I don't know, he's an anonymous account, like all these private bastards, said, oh, Mexican toilet cleaner. Number one, how many Mexicans you know in fucking Hyperbad, bitch, or fucking Dilly, okay? Or, you know what I mean? Like, how many, first of all, toilet cleaner, that just shows the Indian mentality that, oh, you're a toilet cleaner. First of all, I wouldn't even call someone that. I'd call someone, hey, I would get at them for qualities about them, not about the work they do. And that just shows you that old school Indian mentality, which causes all this shit to begin with in a caste system and just thinking you're better than others. You toilet cleaner, so what? Your mom cleaned your toilet at one point, you dummy.
The toilet cleaner was
Mexican.
So
He thought Dose was Mexican, bro. What are you? Jay, he definitely saw the soccer and football behind you and thought you were Mexican.
Oh, I was the Mexican.
I think so.
No, both of us. He saw the Brazilian teammates in the Brazilian Pele jersey over here. Oh, they're Mexican.
He could have thought I'm Mexican. The guy was so stupid.
Oh my god. Yo, you know what that reminds me of? You know, so some of those Indians where English is not their first language, and when they get really angry at you, they just put a whole string of curses that don't even tie together, like you fuck shit cock ass you, like you know what I mean? They just throw a whole bunch of curses that make no sense. That's what that.
Yes, and that's the beauty. Like. We can all laugh at that guy together, and even that guy can laugh, right? That's the whole point about this shit, man. Don't take it so serious. You're gonna be dead one day. Okay? Your body's going to be burning. And you're going to be thinking about me fucking saying your mom wore a sari when she was walking around the park. Get out of here, bitch.
We are
I'll tell you what. I will tell you what, though. We have violence now. What's going on? Ireland. People being stabbed. Canada. People being beat up. England. Women being fucking slapped in the face. We have violence now that has become of this. And Dose, I call you out because a year ago when I was talking about Indian hate, you're like, bro, only you're getting those. Only you're getting those. That ain't real big of a deal. And now,
I wasn't.
Now it's violence. Now you see it.
Wait. First of all,
a year ago.
Context. Hold on. Context is everything, okay, Dick? Okay? I was referring to the algorithm on my social media. You're getting all those social media fucking things saying.
But my reaction to you was, no, but Indian hate. Brown hate is a real thing, and you're like, yeah, to you and your algorithm. Well, now
that's not what you said. That's not what you said. You were talking about.
I didn't say that.
You said Indian hate. That was what it was. Indian hate, and I'm telling you, I said I'm not seeing that Indian hate on my algorithms. I'm just hearing it from you.
Yeah.
Well, except now I am though. Thank you to that. Thanks to that clip.
Worse than Pudgy is the delete India ones. Those are the ones that are just.
Well, I mean, listen, delete India is deeply rooted in racism.
Yeah.
Let's talk about India, Pakistan, Bangladesh. 1600. England comes over, and we're so nice. They're like, "Oh, we want your jewels, we want your spices, and we want to trade them." And we're like, "Okay, here you go." We just fucking, they don't even have to run our pockets. We pulled the shit out of our pockets and handed it right over to them. So for 300 years, the British ruled India. That means through world wars, British ruled India. They gutted us for $65 trillion. Do that math. That's the estimate, $65 trillion. They destroyed the infrastructure of India. India was 25% of the world's GDP in 1600. That means 1/4 of trade India was involved with, a transaction India is involved with. That means that's a big number. And you get to 1947, when they leave India, they leave Pakistan, they leave Bangladesh, and what?
3%.
Now they're 2% of the GDP. Infrastructure is destroyed. They leave everything fucked up. That's halfway built. That's fucked up here. They introduced diseases to us like cholera. My last name. I don't know why I'm named after that fucking disease.
Kept track of GDP back in that far back, 1600.
Yeah, India was a major world power. Powerhouse.
Well, it's one thing to say that, but you said you gave a figure
GDP.
of 25% GDP.
GDP. I'm only quoting from the internet now. I don't think it's bullshit now. But listen, we're talking about 300 years of rule. We're talking about beating down someone's mentality, right? We're talking about destroying people's, telling someone this is not your land anymore. This is our land. You just live on it and you work for us. So anything you make is our shit, right? We don't even know how the shit went down. Local assholes took the money. The British took their tax. It was all a mess, right? And it causes India. Now, Jay, I know you know more about this. Mm-hmm. Listen, India is dirty let's take economy. India is dirty because India, and people in India have a population problem, and they also stopped giving a fuck because of the mentality that's happened after the British. Is that partly due to that? But also, it was left a mess. They said, by the way, those 1800s, 1700s, they say India was way nicer. Way nicer.
Absolutely. Like the Chinese travelers that had been to India before British rule and everything like that described India as probably the best society that they've where everybody was prosperous. Everybody was thriving, vibrant, thriving cities and a country as a whole when they came and traveled. Now, and since British, I'll give you two main things that India broke. Right? They broke the record for the biggest famine in modern history due to the British, right? I think something around 30 million people died due to starvation because of British colonialism. Second is the biggest mass displacement, which we talked about when India and Pakistan got separated, right? It beats the whole Israel-Palestine.
That's basically a Holocaust, a genocide.
Yeah, that's how much they robbed the wealth of 30% of the world's GDP.
They beat
in one
us
country.
mentally. They beat it. They made it. Then why the hell was Gandhi? Why was he showing off? Then it's like you already went through a famine. Now you starving yourself, dog. We already seen people die with this shit. What are you fluffing the number, bro? Like what are you, a show off, bitch? Do something different. We seen this trick, no? But look.
And Jay wants to retort on that one, don't you? Jay doesn't like that.
We talked about the Gandhi thing, but I wanted to add on to the state of the country today in terms of dirtiness, right? Like they prioritized during their rule. They only prioritized sanitation in their pockets, the British areas of control specifically. And
they built no infrastructure for sanitation for Indians. And by the way, white people. As dirty as y'all want to say Indians are, we still clean our butts with water and soap, and we get them nice and squeaky clean. And y'all clean them with this shit?
Sandpaper.
Do you think your ass don't have still shit have booty duty on it?
For sure. And it's not just India that
we've been bideting since goddamn 1500.
That's facts. And every other country too. Use it. You go to Egypt, Africa. I'm sure they all use water.
Which is why Americans take shower every day, and which is why Indians or other cultures out there in the third world, like Iranians or other, or Europeans even, doesn't even have to be third world, don't take showers every day.
I mean,
that's a big difference.
Come on, my cousins in Delhi take showers.
We take showers. Oh my God, they're
Bro, your family in Iran is taking a shower every day. All right.
Yeah. My family bathes twice a day in India.
If you're going to work, you're showering, right? And listen, let's be honest. During the pandemic, plenty of white folk and plenty of black folk and plenty of Latinos maybe didn't shower for a couple days and they're sitting home. That's just human nature, man.
That's right.
I don't think. Listen,
my family in India used to think I was the dirty one because I didn't wake up and brush my teeth first thing in the morning and shower first thing in the morning like they did because I was so relaxed about what time.
Wait, hold on. You weren't brushing your damn teeth? The hell's the matter with you?
The coffee doesn't taste as good after you brush your teeth. I want to drink my coffee first, then I'll brush my teeth.
Oh, that's bullshit.
No, first of all, you're never supposed to drink your coffee on an empty stomach. It's bad for you. It's got that acid shit. It's got acid.
I didn't
Well,
know
I
that.
figure I have a glass of water, room temperature.
Glass
first,
of
and
water
then-
you're supposed to do. Then you're
First.
supposed. Here's the
Then-
thing. I agree with
and turmeric honey too.
brushing your teeth. I don't even mind after. I don't eat breakfast, so for me, I brush my teeth right after a glass of water. But like, if you're gonna eat something, then you brush your teeth. Anyway, who
Yeah.
gives a shit? What are we talking about hygiene? What do you think? Any of those Indian
talking
guys
about
that
Indian
talk shit and
fatigue.
writing the
We're talking about
notes?
Indian fatigue. Hygiene is a massive part
Ma-
of Indian fatigue.
Well, listen.
Massive-
Okay, so let's break down. Now, I'm gonna. Sorry, Jay. What were you saying?
No, I was gonna say, and also the Indian traditional systems that they had of maintaining their area, the British went and destroyed that and said, no, you're no longer practicing. That they had their own sewage systems and stuff
So,
like that they
yeah.
regulated locally, which the British also destroyed.
Yeah,
in
I
the
mean, you would
process.
think the British would be a little bit smarter. That we just destroyed their country, and then they let us all into their country after that. And now Indians are the biggest real estate owners in London, highest percentage. Did you guys know that?
No, I did
That's
not.
karma like a mother.
I believe, and you know, and there's a lot of you know local English people who are like not happy about that too. By the way,
Of course,
Oh,
this is
yeah.
a part of this is the fatigue.
Yeah, you see the irony, right? They went and conquered the world and ripped us off, but now we can't. Oh, but
Well,
stay out of our
it's-
country. Someone should have
it's-
told them that in
It's
1700.
ironic, and it's ironic in England. They're like, "We didn't fucking know more fucking Indians here, mate," and they're like, "Well, we have our national food, butter chicken." Like,
Yeah, their national dish is Indian.
chicken tikka is their national food.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
crazy.
chicken tikka masala. You can get the shit at McDonald's there, bitch.
That's true. And you know how in U.S. we have ketchup and mayonnaise? They have a third, and guess what it's called? It's called curry sauce. They dip their fries in.
Look, and first of all, curry ain't just an Indian thing, okay? Plenty of black folky curry, plenty of
Jamaican.
Caribbean folky curry. Curry is enjoyed by many flavors of people, and we have a few restaurants out here that are a fusion of Indian and Mexican. That curry is on fire.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
But anyway, look, let's break it down now. England fucked us, so now we got the most houses in England. Now they're mad at us. Okay? I want the day to happen when black people own most of the real estate in the United States. That'll be a fucking great day. It's the same thing
No.
as Indians
Yeah,
now buying all the real estate in England.
I think buying up real estate and owning the same houses that their forefathers owned and now owning
Yeah.
it today, that's such a come up.
Look, I'm going to be honest. We all want to live in a diverse country, right? I think whether you're brown, black, yellow, white, whatever you are, diversity in the United States has been our biggest talk. Okay? It's been what innovation has come from. It's what everything here is built on. It's why the world follows us. Okay? When it comes to, they used to. Trump done messed that shit up too. But look, diversity. But let me tell you about a time when I was dating a chick many years ago, and she had grown up in a few different countries. And she came to America and she was shocked at how Indians were treated so bad. She's like, bro, Bollywood is like bigger in the world than anything. Like everyone knows Bollywood songs. In Africa, they're huge. In Russia, they're huge. Like in fucking Philippines, like Bollywood songs are what everybody's dancing to. Indian flicks, Indian movie stars, it's like cricket or soccer. Like it's like the cricket to baseball. It's so much bigger in the world, right? But it's like real football versus American football, right?
Okay, go. I want to, because you kind of. I wasn't ready for that. Were you talking about black people reparations? Is that another way of kind of summarizing your point there?
I was saying it's very similar to what Indians have done in London, right? Is again ownership. Now, it could be black businesses, it could be black real estate. It's ownership. It's the fact that this country that you helped build, you own a piece of it now. You know what I mean? And it's just what you deserve to get because of the blood shed, the tears of your forefathers, right? That's all I mean. Now, I was just making
So to be
comment.
clear, you're not talking about reparations. You're talking about basically
Listen,
just
reparations to me, I think there should be reparations. Why not? There's a lot of unpaid hours.
I agree with that. I agree
Okay.
with that. I don't know what that
I-
reparation number is, but
Listen.
I do agree with that.
I think that if Indian guy right now that was hating on us is typing in reparations into the definition keyboard trying to figure out what they are. Reparation? That is another insult of Indian.
He thought it was a refund before he
calls
looked
it
at it. I give you $20, you give me reparations back. He thought it was a refund.
In that case, Indians always want reparations.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I think. Look, I think that it's a hard number to come up with. But listen, these odds makers every week in Vegas seem to be on point. They can come up with a number that black people are owed, right? It shouldn't be that hard for these guys that can always figure the line out, right? I mean, if we really wanted it, yes. And I do think it should be something that's done federally. State by state gets complicated. I think you have to trace back to who was in those places and who their ancestors are, who the kids of these people and all this shit. It's not easy to figure it out, right? That's the problem at the end of the day. Is figuring it out properly before like freaking Haitians and fucking all types of people, Africans, are trying to collect reparations. Africans like, oh no, I'm not black. I'm not. The minute they find out, I am black.
Yeah, man.
So-
I've been here since 1800 for reparation.
I mean, rightfully, they were slaves as well, right?
So black people get reparations, and Indians get what? Like a coupon code or
No,
something?
Indians.
Like that?
Listen. In the end of the day,
Do I get coupon?
Indians are buying real estate in London, right? What I
I'm
would
talking about
say
the
is,
states. In the states.
listen, I would say that in the States, nothing, because what?
We're the wealthiest ethnic group in
It
the
has to
country
be given
right
to
now.
India. My parents moved out of India 30 years later, right? So what did? Who deserves it? The people in India.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
that wouldn't even work, right? Because you don't have enough money.
Money to give. Yeah.
England don't have it like that. Anyway, we're gonna break down the Indian hate. Okay. And first, if we're gonna start off with Indians and brown people in general and the problems they bring to society. Okay, and I'll be very clear. Okay. Number one, Diwali just passed, right? There was a guy whose house burnt down, some white dude, because of Indian Diwali. Okay.
What state
Where
was
was
this in?
Firecrackers. Another Indian woman shared a similar story on her local Facebook group about her house getting burnt. And there are a few more similar incidents that happened in Western countries this year on this.
So, okay, number
this
one.
was a Canadian home.
That shit looked like
Canadian
home. Okay.
that shit looked like the Macy's Day Parade.
Bro, it's like, can you just fucking have respect, bro? Do you see how close those cribs are to each other? Shooting fireworks. First of all, did you see the mess they left in Jersey City? Look at the ground. Look at the ground. Look how dirty the ground is. Right? Okay, let's be honest, bro.
Disgusting.
Well,
Disgraceful.
it's disgusting.
They should
We have
be
to have
ashamed
pride
of
where we
themselves.
live. And I get it. The England mentality is still stuck in our head, that we're held down. The caste system's beat into our heads. We have this mentality of we're not good enough. But we have to fucking love where we live, bitch.
I know.
Okay.
Come on.
Like that, okay, I
Dude,
get it.
I
You're
gotta
doing
know-
fireworks. They're doing fireworks. They're not cleaning up, though. That's right where that White Castle's at, right?
It looks like Newark Avenue.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, man.
why
I get annoyed. I get annoyed when there's a little piece of trash right on my
I
street.
hate
for crying out loud. I
litter.
just pick it up.
Bro,
Litter
pick it up and
pet
throw it
is
out.
such a pet peeve.
It could be just a little piece. I don't
Well,
care.
I think, of course, like, fellas, my mom is a neat freak, okay? If anything is around, she yells at me, this and that. My dad is a little bit of a hoarder, okay? But listen, if you've been yelled at your whole life to be clean, and then also you understand that the cleaner I am, the more fucking I'm going to be level-headed, clear-minded, no clutter in my brain either. I'm going to wake up and have an action plan. You wake up in a fucking dirty room, right? You wake up and You know what I mean? I've waked up like that before, like when I lived in fucking New Brunswick and Jersey City, okay? When you don't, and you know what? I didn't give a fuck, right? I was living day to day, hustling, right? Not really giving a fuck. And guess what? I'd wake up, I'd just have a soda on the bed, there's crumbs on the bed. That ain't no way to live, but also, we're in our fucking early 20s, you know what I mean? Like, there's an excuse for that. One thing is we have to learn to clean up after ourselves. Now, listen, what is the difference?
Rule number one: clean up after yourself.
It's the simplest rule in the world, bro. Look, loud music, first of all, loud music and being on the phone in public. That's okay. I see black people doing that. I see Latinos doing that here in LA. Listen, being on the phone on the train or on the, you know what I mean? Like if you're sitting there waiting somewhere together, like what if I also was on the phone? Then you wouldn't be able to have your call, bitch, right?
You talking about when they put it on speaker or when they're just having a conversation?
Either. Like, don't be on the phone in public, bro. I can understand, like, 1 second. Yeah, I gotta call you back, bro. You know what I mean? But I don't need to hear about your fucking fake-ass sales call, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to hear your, tech support, bro.
It's not always sales calls; it's personal calls too.
I get it. I understand, but I definitely don't need to hear, I want to hear your personal calls. No.
Oh, and
look, that's what texting is for, bitch. Fine. I don't care about that as much. I do care about when any race does this, is you play loud music in public, and I got to hear your favorite song. And it just so happens it's a song that I hate because I've never heard it, and it sounds like noise to me, right? I'm not going to lie. Usually it's Latino or black dudes in LA, okay? But also, if Indian dude could, he would do that, but he just is drowned out by black and Latino dudes doing it. So he
except when it's an Indian wedding in a suburban backyard.
Oh, and by the way, I didn't say anything wrong about Indian wedding. I love me some Indian wedding, bro. I'm the first motherfucker to fucking sit there and clap. I get excited if there's an elephant in town. You know what I'm saying? I am not, dude. If I see an Indian wedding tomorrow, I get excited.
Don't defend yourself.
I'm not. What I'm saying to you is this.
Just stand on your business. You said what you said, and that was it. That's their fucking problem.
About Indians, dumbass.
I know that. That's what I'm saying. Don't defend yourself.
But I'm going to say the guys are trying to drown out. They're trying to drown me out.
Well, because they're idiots. The hell, they're dummies, bro.
And I'll be honest, with the music thing, when I went to Colombia, all the neighborhoods did that. I think everywhere in the world, like they play that.
I mean,
the music out loud, like all the houses and stuff like that.
That's also okay, and I'm sure that gets annoying in Colombia.
No, that's what they did.
Listen,
I mean,
that's something you learn when you're older, right? You don't see old motherfuckers doing that shit.
Nah.
That's a young man's game.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
I've done that shit when I was young, right? Been on the phone. Hey, what's up? On the train, NJ Transit, riding from fucking local. I got the local train, fucking 18 stops from Elizabeth to Princeton Junction.
Wait, Rags, I gotta ask you, speaking of that, did you ever have that Nextel chirp where the whole world could listen to your conversation?
I didn't have that.
I remember specifically one Halloween where you didn't go out. You were studying for your SATs, Rags, and you were upstairs rocking Notorious B.I.G. Ready to Die album loud as hell.
Where?
With the speakers pointing outside from while you're in your bedroom studying for your SATs. Loud as shit.
No, really?
Yes.
I mean,
listening to black people music as an Indian kid in the mid '90s in a suburban town on Halloween. Classic situation right there.
Obviously, I wanted attention. You know what I mean? That's a no-brainer. I mean, I wasn't really studying for my SATs, though, so you know that.
It's definitely a young man thing to do, you know?
But, I mean, look, man, it's like, I got attacked. Dude, you get attacked for anything you say these days, and it's like, I'm trying to be honest. I'm trying to be fair to the world. God damn it.
Well, I hope we get attacked again.
Look, and okay, so let's go more of the issues. Manners. Indian people, brown people, manners. Because this covers the whole gamut. Okay?
Sure.
Brown people, manners. Now here's the thing. Brown people, number one, they'll cut you in line. Okay? That's slimy, okay?
Yes.
First of all, they'll cut you in line. Second of all, you're in line at DMV. You turn around, and brown dude breathing down your neck. Okay, like he's so goddamn close to you.
No personal space.
Yep.
And
No
now,
personal.
now you're like, yo, now you
I'm like, yo, man, back up off me, bro.
like you were just like looking back just to see what was like anything because you're bored because you're waiting in the DMV, and now you're
Yeah.
pissed, and now you really will turn back. Like, motherfucker, what are you doing on my back, bro? But
All of a
how
sudden
is that?
Hot ass breath on my back of my neck. All of a sudden, I'm feeling
How,
shit.
how is that not human instinct?
No, but I'll tell you who I think is worse than Indians in terms of cutting you off. Asian ladies. For some reason, I've been cut off so many times by Asian
What are you,
ladies
cutting you off in a
in
vehicle?
lines when I'm. Oh, they
Yeah,
do
because
that to
not-
everybody. Yeah, they're
No,
they're,
not in the road. No, that's not in the driving. They can't drive for shit. They're
No, they
driving
can't
slow.
drive for
It's
shit.
not
They
Yeah.
literally cut me off
Wow.
like I don't exist and don't
That's
say a
about
damn
as
word.
racist a statement as you, I mean, listen, there is definitely a high percentage
I'll say it now.
Asian women and men.
I'll say it
that-
now. Asian people cannot drive for shit.
It's
I'm
a
sorry,
stereotype.
it's true.
It's a stereotype for a reason, okay? We all have stereotypes that are borderline offensive, but they are a stereotype for a fucking reason. We all have to deal with it.
And I'll tell you
okay?
something.
I'm Persian. We love white BMWs, okay? And we like to go skiing and shit like that,
Fuck
okay?
you. Those are such cool stereotypes.
White
Fucking,
BMWs.
oh my god! You and your fucking countries, fucking like, all you guys got is terrorists. Y'all ain't even got that much hate. Y'all got a lot of love.
Hey, that's what we got.
You got a lot of love here in SoCal. I don't hear no one shitting on Persians.
I was going to ask you: Is there Persian fatigue out there in LA?
No, I'll be honest. There's Armenian fatigue. There's Mexican fatigue. There's black fatigue. But there's no Persian. There's Indian. There's no Persian fatigue.
Why is that? We're just
Because
as
you guys
much
are
as
so
everyone
damn
else.
nice.
Yeah.
Because when
That
I
is
turn
true. We are
around and
nice
you're a
as hell.
line behind me,
Yeah,
you're
right.
like,
Very
I
nice.
am Persian.
Hi, how are you? Hi. I'm
Oh my
Persian.
god, I
Yeah.
love baklava. It's so good.
No. Dude, Persians are very, very calm, mellow, chill. It's like you guys are your own species, man.
I'm Persian. Hi, how are you? What are you doing? What happened?
If I went out on Thursday and I was with this Persian dude. He's driving like a G-Wagon. And he's like, well, how old are you? You still look good for your age. Tell me the secret to life. I'm like, so me and this guy had like an hour conversation. I'm like, bro, I'm the biggest degenerate in the world. I'm the last person to be giving you advice on anything. You're the one driving the G-Wagon, bitch. Give me some advice. But I mean, like, he was so nice to me and he was so relaxed. I don't. You guys have this trait in you to be so passive and like easygoing, and it's rare you see an aggressive Persian, whereas you see aggressive Indians, aggressive Armenians all the time.
What about Dose? Would you consider him as passive?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Very mild mannered.
I've seen him get irritated. I've seen.
Who the
yeah.
fuck doesn't get
Yeah,
irritated?
everyone-
bro?
yeah,
no one's
everyone has a
saying that.
temper.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone has a
Mild
temper.
mannered, even in his use of substances. Very mild mannered, easygoing. Meanwhile, Jay, me and you are fucking pounding beers, fucking taking whatever we can get, shoving it into our bodies. This guy's
Yeah.
like, I have one more. I'm gonna take one. I'm like, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, it takes a special type of discipline. But all right, let's get to it.
Yeah. Enough about Persians. We're boring.
Sitting in line, breathing on the back of the neck. Look, littering in public, manners. Manners, okay?
Sense.
Arguing in public, arguing with fucking store owners, okay? Like, bro, you're saving nothing. You're calling me a bald demon. Meanwhile, you're arguing for fucking 18 cents, bro. Stop it.
Yo, I swear to God, this is not even a lie. In Turkey, they have signs that say Indian and Pakistanis, please do not ask for discounts.
Wait a second.
All right.
Wait a second. Hold on. Wait a minute. It didn't just say do not ask for bargains. It's specified Indians and Pakistanis don't ask for. So that means
They're not the only country that does this.
that's what I'm saying. That means anyone else. Does that mean if you're not Indian or Pakistani, you could go up in there and ask for a discount?
What I'm saying, Dose, is other countries besides Turkey also have that posted. Asian countries like Thailand.
Because they know when Daisies go in, we're going to look for a discount on anything. We're going to try to
But why
haggle.
can't they? Why can't they just generalize it? Do not ask for a bargain. We don't do bargaigning here.
I guess they've
Bro,
only experienced
because
it from...
if you put that, it doesn't matter. Indian and Pakistani be like, well, I'm different.
Yeah, it doesn't apply to us.
They'll
You
give
know,
it to me.
They're going to give it to me because guess what? My money's better than theirs. But listen, in the end of the day, Look, we're not even getting to the bad ones, but stop negotiating, okay? We'll tell you. Listen, I'm going to talk to you about. We're going to talk about how to get better in a second. Let's talk. Okay, resting bitch face. How about you smile once in a while, right? How about you stop staring at me, okay? I don't know you. You don't know me, and there's an invasion of my space when you keep staring at me because I'm high on fucking edibles, and I don't know what the fuck you're staring at.
Be specific. Be specific about that
I
circumstance.
fucking Indian fucking guy at the park with his daughter. They're eating ice cream together. And she's fucking playing off. He's supposed to be fucking chaperoning her. Meanwhile, he's got his eye on me.
Yeah, because he saw a bald-headed demon. I'd stare too if I saw a bald-headed demon.
I understand. Stare for a few seconds. But he did the whole fucking head. I'm like, bitch.
Why were you so fascinating to him, do you think?
Because out here, it ain't many Indians. So when you see another brown person,
Well,
you're
there
like,
ain't
wow.
that many Indians like Rags, too. If anyone's seen Rags walk down the street, like, he looks like like,
Well,
those
he
describe,
sure,
you know Rags.
well, he sure as hell doesn't look like an Indian right now. That's for sure.
Look, no one knows. People, listen, anyway, moving on. Smelly. Yes. Here's the difference. Our houses will smell like Indian food. I don't cook. Our parents' houses will smell like Indian food. Okay? First generation Indians. Their houses are going to smell like Indian food. Okay? That's life. You ain't got to go in. You ain't got to eat. That has no fucking interference on you. Now, I get it. If you're trying to have an Indian roommate, that ain't no good. You know, I mean, you know.
It will
think-
seep into your clothes. Please be conscious
Yes.
of that.
So we all understand that part. But listen, here's the problem. BO. Indians. Come on. This is such old fucking racism from like the 70s. That Indian BO. Why is this coming back? Like,
I think it's the older generation.
how have we not learned? For 50 years ago, we were talking, people were like, bro, you stink. Put some deodorant on. Bro, everybody stinks if they don't wear deodorant and they've been out all day. Okay? I don't care who you are. Except for Asians. You know, Asians don't have the smell gene, by the way. Did you know that?
No.
Did you know that? Look that up. Asians, mostly Koreans, have a gene that allows them not to smell no matter how much they sweat. That's some advanced fucking parts, bro. That's some advanced genetics, bitch. Look that up, by the way. Because I'm fascinated. As a man, you know, of my descent.
No, not true.
Oh, it's a myth?
What do you know? It is 100% true.
ChatGPT disagrees with you, buddy.
What do you mean?
Okay, hold on. The short answer is it's not true, but there is a genetic basis for why some East Asians tend to produce less body odor than other populations.
Okay.
The gene responsible for lack of body odor is ABCC11 gene.
Correct.
Okay.
Underarm sweat composition, earwax type, and indirectly body odor.
Earwax type.
Over
Okay.
here it says my AI, bitch, Perplexity, which is the Indian AI. Oh yeah.
Here's the funny part too that ChatGPT had to throw in at the bottom, and it says this important clarification. This does not apply to Asians as one big category. South Asians, Indians, Pakis, Sri Lankans, Bangladeshis. Overwhelmingly, they do not carry this variant.
Hey, AI, you didn't have to tell us that. We smelled that. Okay. So majority of Koreans have very little body odor. But anyway, so I would tell you that Indians have they're gonna have to. If this doesn't tell you to wear deodorant, like come on, man.
Yeah, you know what? All they used to rock was shower-to-shower talcum powder and go out of the house. Like, that was the shit. Like, that was going to do it all.
And then that you got karma because that shit gave you cancer, bitch. But look, okay, here's another bad things about Indians. Indians only hire Indians. That's very, very true on a lot of cases. The whole Salesforce company is fucking Indian.
Yo,
They only hire Indians.
I'll tell you something. This broke my heart, right? We have a gas station in West Windsor, the Valero gas station. For years, these African guys were working there. And then I see the guy, and I'm like, yo, what's going on? He asked me for a ride to the train station. He told me he just got fired, him and all the Africans, and got replaced by Indian workers because the gas station in Valero owner is Indian.
It's for cheap labor, right? Cheap labor, saving money. It's another problem we have. Listen, Indians, you can't just fucking do business with Indians, okay? if you want to live in other countries, you have to have pride in that country, bro. Okay? You got to be like, hey, I got to get money. I got to share some profits. I got to give them their cut. I have to break bread with other individuals. Okay? There's other races that do the same shit. And no one fucking likes it. Because guess what? If you're going to a new country, have some pride in the country. Okay? That's what you can't just move to Canada, America, Australia, Norway, anywhere, and have no respect for their fucking identity and their culture and be like, well, you know what? I'm going to be Indian. I'm only hiring Indians. I'm going to buy a business. My son's going to run it, and he's only going to hire only family. No, don't understand this. If you put money out there, it's going to come back to you. That's how it works. We're the biggest consumer spenders in the world.
I believe the phrase you're looking for, which you referenced before, is assimilate, right?
Yes.
It's
correct.
assimilate.
Integrate, assimilate, whatever the fuck you...
You try to go to some of these other countries, like, other like Singapore or Indonesia or Japan or China, and don't assimilate with their culture. See what kind of treatment you get from the locals out there, by the way.
100%.
They will give you shit. They will
100.
give you absolute shit for not assimilating.
Listen,
So,
and
you know
it's the
what?
same thing-
I don't blame Americans for... there's no need to behave like an absolute schmuck or racist, okay? But I don't blame the frustration out here.
Listen, when you go to India, the minute you get to any area with tourists, an Indian lady comes up to you, puts a dot on your head, and tries to get money out of you. It says, oh, I just blessed you. Give me a buck. Okay? So they'll assimilate you, bitch, when you get to India, because they put the tika on you, and they put the whatever on you. We're also known for scamming. Yeah, we're the world's biggest scammers. Us and Nigerians. All right? Us are Nigerians and Chinese. Get over it. Okay? We're poor. Okay? At some level, you got to understand, yes, I think they're evil. Any man who claims to be a Hindu, which is supposed to be a spiritual religion where you're supposed to get to enlightenment, which means you've lost value of all material goods and you are one now with the universe. You've added that to the universe. You've become a part of the universe. And this motherfucker's trying to steal from senior citizens. Calling himself a Hindu, doing puja in the morning before he fucking gets on the scam call. Like, that is disgusting, bro. All right. Number 3, stop being so goddamn cheap. Okay? But they're so fucking cheap, bro. I have to tip 30% because how cheap other Indians are. Okay? We've already talked about this. I signed my receipts, India. I'm sorry. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, I swear to God, so when they read it, they're like, yeah, damn, he really... I'm fighting millions of people who don't tip, one receipt at a time.
Yeah.
So...
That's pretty impressive, right?
Yep.
Listen.
30% tip.
We have no choice now.
Yeah, and for all of you getting at rags, realize
Now-
you're fighting Indian stereotypes one attribute
But
at a
here's the
time,
thing,
single-handedly.
These weren't
Jay, what
stereotypes.
kind of tip do you leave, Jay?
20% usually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So those are things that we're not good at. And that's what I want to make sure Indians out there understand. If we take accountability and I stop tipping for your ass, motherfucker. Okay? And I understand, maybe in your culture they don't tip. But guess what? And maybe you're in Europe, maybe you're here, and here they do tip. Okay? That's how they make their money. But here's the thing. So then you get to the deep-rooted racists, right? And you got ugly, dirty, they shit in public all the time. Here's the problem. We're not, look, there's 1.5 billion of us. Some of us are going to be ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't help that, bro. You got every genetic fucking combination in the world. A lot of that combination is ugly. You know what I'm saying? Every race, if you have that many people, you're going to have a lot of ugly. So here's the thing. I would never date an Indian. Like, that type of nonsense, okay? I have hooked up with Indian girls, but I've never dated, per se, an Indian woman, okay? Myself. And it's not because I even look for that. It's because I just hasn't been what's around, right? It's like fucking you date who you're around, right? Who you meet, right? Unless you're fucking online weirdo. Understand that is racism. I will never date an Indian, right? Understand that Indians are all ugly. And look, as far as Indians doing fucked up shit, Indians that bring their parents here from India, and then get them health care. They get them on Medicare. So I'm paying, my tax dollar is now paying so your mom could be on Medicare.
Oh, you're speaking the right-wing language right now.
I mean, listen, why the fuck am I paying for your Medicare, bro? But here's the thing. That Indian motherfucker's a millionaire, and he brought his parents here, right?
Yeah.
How about he can afford fucking little Aetna, bitch, and a little Blue Cross Blue Shield, motherfucker, okay? He ain't fucking Luigi, bro, you know what I'm saying? He ain't fighting. He ain't got no fight. He's getting free health care on my dime, and that's driving up my prices and y'all prices.
Yes, sir. That's right.
All right, so that's enough with the beefs of India. Now let's go to the positive things and the contributions of Brown to the societies that we discussed.
That's the end of our show for today. Thank you very much.
We'll see you next week. Hey, how you doing?
When we get back to Rags' episode, that's it. Fuck y'all Indians, we out.
Okay, look, let's be honest. These are really good contributions. Look, when I want to watch a movie, what do? I don't go to the white neighborhood. I don't go to the Asian neighborhood. I don't go to the Latino or black neighborhood. I go to the Indian neighborhood. Because guess what? Never been an Indian shooter, never will be, bitch. Because guess what? Them motherfuckers are scared of their parents, okay? And there's no guns either. Indian people don't have guns in the house. There's no Indian school shooters, okay? Can we take some pride in that? There's no Indian shooters to begin with, okay?
I'm gonna knock on wood for you on that one, okay? Knock. There you go.
I go out here, I go to the Indian movie theater, bitch. I mean, yeah, I gotta take some Febreze for the smell, but at least there's no shooters.
There's an Indian out there right now that is gonna watch this one day. I'll show to you, buddy. Don't worry.
God forbid.
We built social media, man. We really have. Now maybe it's just because we were around to do it, and anybody else could have done it too. Absolutely. But we built the pipes and plumbing for you to preach this hate against us, bitch. Okay, so remember that. We've created technology. We are part of that investment. Give us a little credit. We have.
You guys made Friendster.
No, come on, that wasn't us. Oh my God, Friendster, bro. Look, we are definitely the strongest as far as diseases are concerned. We crushed COVID. Okay, we had the least amount of people dead in the most densely populated country in the world, and we made COVID look like a little cut in our fucking arm. Well, I'll be all right, man. Don't worry. I don't need a Band-Aid.
Well, I mean, they don't shower much. All that bacteria on their body just fights it off.
Even he's racist. That's how bad it is, bro. He's like, yeah, y'all beat COVID because I don't shower much. I don't think that's the correlation. We beat COVID because, yeah,
It was a shield, bitch.
we have a lot of bacteria, which is not necessarily from other humans. There's animal bacteria. We can survive through bacteria. As you can see, I'm surviving through a cold right now.
Yeah, Jesus. What's going on over there, bro?
Bro, anyway. I'm here. I'm doing the show, right?
That's right. Dedication, buddy. Dedication.
And I'm yelling at the top of my lungs, which I probably shouldn't be.
Yeah, you're okay.
So, we are also, as far as if you want to do the numbers, literally, we have the most people. So guess what? When it comes to survival, we win. If there was a contest called Survival, Indians number one. Number one. Because we have the most. If you remember, you said, Jay, I hate when they say delete India, delete India. Here's another one you see. Deport them, deport them, deport them. They want to deport us. What the fuck are you going to do, bro? We do all the essential shit. 7-Eleven, fucking gas stations, fucking motels. Doctors.
Silicon Valley. It's all Indian.
Uber. Like, anything you need is a necessity. So we did it. DoorDash. Okay? Mm-hmm. You want your food, you fat fuck? A smelly Indian's got to give it to you. Okay? He might take a bite. What are you going to do? Who keeps this country running on Christmas? We do, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Where are you going to get a motel? Okay? If Cash Patel runs one of the FBI, he'd be running Fairfield Suites. Okay? That's where you'd be supposed to see that motherfucker.
Where else can you pay for a hotel night stay with a half a bottle of Chivas? It's got to be an Indian-owned motel for that kind of
It's
stuff.
got to be at the La Quinta, bitch, owned by Mr. Patel, okay?
Oh my God, we were staying in La Quinta.
So, look, we're pretty passive people. If you put pressure on us, we're most likely going to fall back, okay? That's a good quality to have in a very scary society right now. Anyway, we have a lot of positives, too.
This is just modern times. I mean, if you want me to take it back to Brahma Gupta, an invention of algebraic system, the number 0, and the whole field of science, I can take it back.
I mean, you
No,
say
we-
that
no, we
to you say that to the redneck, he'd be like, yeah, that's right, and that's why y'all 0, bitch. Look, we didn't invent math, though. That was Arab.
No, we taught the Arabs. That's what I'm saying. They learned it. They used to call Hind. They're the ones that called.
All right, well, I'll let you argue that with whoever.
All right.
The ancient Persians invented math.
Persians did have significant contributions to that too. It was both societies. Persia and India were like this in ancient times.
Hey, listen to an Indian guy speak Farsi on a plane was like when I was a kid. It was one of the most mind-boggling things I ever heard.
Persians can listen a lot of the same words. Subzi,
Yeah.
vegetable, right? Mubarak,
Sabzi.
Congratulations, right? Kofta,
Yeah.
right? We kofta. So,
Kofta.
Kufte,
Like,
yeah,
like
there you
the
go.
meatball.
Yeah, there you go.
exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
so we have.
You don't
bitch,
eat that,
I
Jay.
did know one word.
You didn't know. You don't eat that, Jay.
But
It's a
kofte is just
vegetarian
balls.
in
You can
India.
make
It's a vegetarian.
Yeah, it can mean any
Balls?
ball, any type of ball. Yeah.
It's like
Any
it's
kind
still
of-
a
any
it's
kind
still a fucking what's it called?
Do you like those balls in your
Dumpling,
mouth, Jay?
bitch.
Balls,
But look,
balls.
where do we go from here, folks? Listen, Indians. I know you're angry, right? The world is against you, but you got to change a little bit, right? You got to loosen up, right? You got to understand. Self-reflection is how you get better in life. Okay, white supremacists. We're here to stay, bitch. And as you can tell by our population, come on, bro. Even if you get rid of a couple of us, we're not going nowhere. So, assimilation. And let me give you the definition of assimilation in the most beautiful, poetic ways. Is that shout out to the Indian brown Quickie Mart owner, the liquor store owner in the hood, who gives you the fucking chips on the arm, who has a running tab with dudes, who puts money back in, who fucking plays CeeLo with him, who gambles with him. There's fucking videos on the internet of this uncle, okay? Plenty of these types of men who have assimilated, because guess what? You're not doing business in the hood unless you become part of the hood, okay? That's a fucking fact. Big shout out. That's assimilation. That is what's called a beautiful thing, okay? He knows the kids in the neighborhood. The real dude ain't gonna let a motherfucking kid go hungry. You feel me?
No.
He's a part of them now, right?
And I'll just say for all you angry fucking Indians, if this doesn't apply to you, then don't be angry. This only goes for the people that it applies to,
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna
So
say,
if it applies to you, you can be angry. But if it doesn't apply to you, you're not allowed to be angry.
No,
Is that what we're saying right now?
look, my parents didn't assimilate much, okay, but they assimilated enough. And I'm gonna tell you the story, and we're gonna end the show on this.
All right.
My parents were social workers in Trenton, New Jersey. Okay, their office 90% black. Okay,
Beautiful city.
my parents were friends with people in their office who were from the hood. My two parents who are so old school. Okay, who literally still don't speak great English, were at the cookouts. They went to the black function. They went to the cookout, bro. Okay? They went and they had they were chilling events, many events, because that was the people they went to work with every day. Okay? I want you, actually, matter of fact, I don't know you guys don't know about this, but next time you see my mom, ask her about that. It's fascinating to see the fact that they wanted to go. These were not company events. These were outside of work events. You know what I'm saying?
Did they play spades?
No, obviously not. But my parents love a game like spades, which is crazy because Indians have a game like spades.
Rummy?
Fucking no, bonus. It's kind of like anyway. But look, I'll tell you, just when we say assimilate, we mean care about where you're at. And that's a part of not leaving a mess where you go or playing the music so fucking loud or having to be the fucking guy that everyone's staring at, bro, or staring yourself at. You know? Fit in because you love where you're at, not because you're forced to, right? because you care about where you're at. Because if I went to India today, if I had to go there, I would do the same. Okay? What, you think I'm going to be able to live the way I do out here? No, I'm going to assimilate. Okay? What do you listen? What do you think? I'm going to have fucking A1 fucking porterhouse steaks? No, I'm going to get used to the fact that I'm in India now, and I have to respect the culture in India. So anyway, with that being said, anything you guys want to add about? I wasn't able to get into most of it. As far as assimilation is concerned, it's like just try, smile, and try.
Yeah, and it's about treating everyone else with dignity in your society, not only singling your own kind out.
You're not better than nobody, and nobody's better than you.
I would say continue not assimilating so we could have things to talk about.
Like, look, the Persians do it. They assimilate. They do well, you know. Like, plenty of other brown people are doing their thing in this country, and they're staying low.
I mean, shit, we go out and buy Christmas trees.
Look, look, we all listen. I wanted to celebrate Christmas so bad because it was never about the gift. It was about the sense of family. Okay, it was about the sense of belonging. It was about the act of giving, man. Okay, that's what Christmas is about. We all know that, man.
Yep.
Christmas is never about I'm getting 10 gifts or I'm getting this or that, because I never got that in my life. But what I did know was the minute I gave something to someone else,
feel good about yourself.
I felt like I made their day. And to me, that was the most special feeling in the world. And that's all it's about, man. That's what life is about. At the end of the day, empower other people. Let me tell you, holding on to every penny. We know people that do that. We know people that don't tip that are millionaires. And you know how what you're remembered as. It's not remembered how much money you had, not remembered what you invented. Remember, you're remembered at how you treated others. Literally. Sure. That's all you're remembered for, bro. That's it.
That's part of your legacy.
You know, all these celebrities that die, you know what? People remember how they fucking were perceived as far as how nice they were to other people. Anyway.
Well said.
Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Nope.
We'll be back with Hey, How You Doing? Part 2, my life, my story. Bye.
Take care, everyone.
Peace.